There's certainly choice in these elections. A total of 16 candidates are vying for the presidency. Not that that's any comfort for Desmond Rees. He's frustrated with his government, but also says there's no real alternative.
Normally when they say election, everybody is thinking that things will change. Unless when the new government comes to power and then they started going the old ways. So for me, I don't see things change.
We first met Rees 4 years ago during the Ebola outbreak. He was working as a volunteer, heading up a Red Cross burial team. It was a high-risk job, and it placed great stress on his personal life.
Up till now, I had to keep away from my family because they said I had to lie to them because my mother said, if you are collecting dead bodies, I don't think you should come near us.
The government promised to recognize Rees and his colleagues' efforts by granting them special payments once the epidemic was over. So far, though, they've received nothing. According to the country's Auditor General, at least $14 million in aid have simply disappeared, an example of corruption. Corruption is a key theme in the election campaign, too.
They're so corrupt, we've never seen it. They've created a perfect kleptocracy where there are leakages in every ministry, in every contract. Let me give you an example. It is only in my country that you expand a 5-kilometer road in the middle of the country, in the middle of the main city, 5 kilometers, you expand it for over $20 million.
But the ruling party's presidential candidate, Samora Kamara, is more relaxed on the subject.
Corruption is always there. In any country in the world, there is corruption. It depends on the magnitude of corruption. But what it depends also on the sanctions against corrupt activities, against corrupt persons. And I think we have made a lot of efforts in strengthening the fight against corruption in this country. And we're going to continue with that.
Kamara was Minister for Foreign Affairs until last year, when he was nominated for the presidential race by the country's current leader, Ernest Koroma. Koroma has ruled for 10 years and now has to step down.
The governing party, APC, is mainly trying to sell its successes in infrastructural projects. And here in the home base of the party, they enjoy a comfortable majority. But in other parts of the country, people are not so happy about the situation.
Including Desmond Rees. Like many others, he believes the election will be won by the main opposition party or even the governing party itself. And either way, Rees is certain he won't get adequate recognition for all his hard work during the Ebola crisis. He does have some hope, though, that one day more funds will be invested in the country's health system instead of being siphoned off through corruption.